Good motherfucking morning, ladies. How are we all doing today on this most beautiful of Saturday mornings?
Oh, what the hell, why? Good evening, everyone.
I'd just like to interject for a moment.
No.
What you're referring to as Linux is in fact GNU Linux, or as I've recently taken to calling it, GNU plus Linux.
Alright. Hello, it is I, the God Gamer, and here we got the first link of the day. Who's excited?
У вас есть парень?
A Russian girl describes...
Как он должен выглядеть? Вообще выглядеть или качество?
Он должен быть христианин, любить Бога, быть
Strong
мужественным,
inside.
сильным внутри. Вот, наверное, так.
Брюнет, высокий и смазливая внешность.
У вас есть парень?
Нет.
Назовите свой идеал. Какого вы бы хотели парня?
У меня нет идеала.
Ну, хотя бы примерно, какие качества важны.
Я думаю, доброта, забота. Все. Высокий, умный, красивый, брюнет, кудрявый, может. Цвет глаз. Цвет глаз? Не принципиально. Не люблю голубоглазых. Не знаю почему. Не принципиально. Не люблю. Внешне. Высокий брюнет. Высокие кудряшки, адекватный, заботливый, относится с уважением, не знаю. Короче, высокие кудряшки. Это мужчина брюнет с карими глазами, с красивой улыбкой. Мы же внешние факторы, да, описываем? Исключительно внешность. Высокий и хорошо сложенный. Следующий вопрос.
Есть парень?
Нет.
Можешь описать своего идеального парня? Каким он должен быть?
Выглядеть именно?
Да, да.
Высокий, подкачанный, светловолосый.
Ну, во-первых, высокий, потому что, как бы, видите мой рост? И мой. Если вот такой вот будет, конечно, да.
Hey citizen, why haven't you started your winter up yet? Still skin and bones.
Что еще? Брюнет.
Still have a shitty laptop.
Нет, светлоглазый.
Still have
Не,
no
мне как раз
office.
светлоглазый больше
Still have no family head.
Вот,
What
светлоглазый,
are you
ну, без
doing
разницы,
until you
волосы.
only have 6-7 left?
Мужественность, сила,
The fuck?
ответственность. Я думаю, он должен быть выше 180 сантиметров. Ну, конечно, цвет волос не важен, но я думаю, что он должен быть спортивного телосложения. Волосы либо блондинистые, либо темные, в зависимости от нации. Если он китаец, тогда темные, понятно, у него будут волосы. Вот, у него должны быть красивые черты лица. И он должен иметь хороший заработок. Высокий, красивый, умный, все.
У вас есть парень?
Нет.
Хорошо, назовите идеального парня. Какого бы хотели?
Заботливый, умный и богатый.
戦国お前神様になんかなりたかったわけじゃないって言ったよな。
言ったけど。
なりたくてなったわけじゃないって。
言ったよ。それがどうかした？
じゃあお前漫画家になりたいのか。
さては、見たな。
ああ見たぜ見たんだ。 10円玉でくるっと回して鍵を開けてな。お金ってな、やっぱ大切だよな。
絶対に開けちゃダメって言ったのに、小嫁お兄ちゃんにだって見られたくなかったのに。
うまいじゃねえか。しかもその内容がすごいって。なんだよとろけるようなご都合主義のラブコメは。80年代かよ。あんな男が現実にいるかよ。バカバカしい。しかも展開的には結構エッチだったりしてな。設定資料集もかなりの分厚さで圧倒されたぜ。しかしまあ設定盛りすぎだろう。あれはもうちょっとスマートにした方が万人受けすると思うぜ。俺は
殺すお前を殺して私も死ぬ。
俺を殺しても無駄だぜ。考えてはみなかったのか。いくらお前を猫可愛がりしているお前の親だって行方不明が続けばいずれはあのクローゼットを開けるぜ。まあでも今すぐ神様を辞めて人間に戻り部屋に戻れば問題なく自分の手で処分できるんじゃないのか。見られるのがそんなに恥ずかしいんだったら。
ふざけんな。そんなバカみたいな理由で神様を辞められるわけないだろ。
As you can see, let me get that camera right. I brought a mirror. This is not a good idea. Look out! Here comes a bull. Look out! Look out! He's getting madder and madder. Rufus here. Hey, look out. Look out, here comes a Rufus. Here comes a Rufus. He's ready to fight. This is not. Look at that deal. Here goes a Rufus. Here goes a Rufus. Here goes a Rufus. He's so pissed. He is pissed about this mirror. He hates a mirror. Oh my god. Don't try this.
Hello, Forsen. Forsen, please. Have something important
I need a
to
little
say.
bigger mirror because I
Can you please pause the video?
No.
This is it.
Forsen, pause the video, Forsen.
No.
Pause it. Pause it, Forsen.
What?
Forsen, please come to cut down. Thank you.
What's up guys, my name is Tony, and today I'm going to give you a quick, well, it's going to be a slow and painful guide on installing Linux from scratch. Linux from scratch is a project that teaches you how to compile a FHS compliant Linux system from a very minimal bootstrap set of tools. At the end of this guide, you will have a deeper understanding of how Linux works and will no longer think installing Gentoo is hard. Speaking of Gentoo, for the ISO image, today we're going to be using the Gentoo GUI live CD and drop into a
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Here there, welcome back. Little banging.
I'm Gordon Ramsay,
Swell.
and I'm back in Minecraft
Oh my
on
lord.
an epic adventure.
Who cleans this?
In search of culinary inspiration, ditching the chef whites and getting hands-on.
Smell that
This
shit.
is definitely uncharted territory for me.
It doesn't get any better than that, does it?
This is beautiful, breathtaking. I'm at the beach. I'll be exploring the waters along this epic and rugged shore, starting with this beautiful coral reef. I'm sailing across the ocean in search of pufferfish. One wrong move and I could easily drop to 1 HP in a heartbeat. I'm keeping an eye out because these bubbles can suck me downwards if I'm not careful. But after an hour, I finally got my hands on one.
That right there is a prize asset. Exactly what I want for my final cook.
Before I head off, I'll be using some of my catch to replenish my hunger bars. For lunch, I'm making grilled pufferfish, seasoned with some kelp from the ocean. What? It seems as though the homeless have found me. Man, this wandering trader has some of the worst trades I've ever seen, and he wants to try my incredible meal.
You good? I'm running around like a blue-ass fly, and he's asking me, hey, do you need some help?
Before he gets any closer, I'm heading off to a place where he can't find me.
Oh my goodness me.
This place is absolutely terrifying.
How old is this thing?
Every corner is crawling with something that wants me dead. Everyone except my best friend Ziggy.
Good to see you, man. Oh boy, you good?
Ziggy's here to show me a way of cooking that I've never seen before.
The heat in here is insane. That's incredible. Listen to that bubbling. Look at the colour of it. All from in there. Oh my God, stop it. What an amazing technique. An underground oven. Wow. That is delicious. Take care. What an amazing journey it's been. I want to cook again here. Everything's just so majestic in a way that it's pure and untraveled and just so fresh. I'll be back for more.
So fresh.
But for now, on to my next adventure. This is crazy, man. This is a crazy idea.
Oh my god.
In this video, I want to give you an intuitive understanding of the policy gradient theorem. This is the underlying idea behind the many policy gradient methods that are used to train AIs. Some examples of AIs that have been trained using some form of policy gradients are AlphaStar, the AI trained by DeepMind to play StarCraft 2, and it eventually got so good that it could beat professional StarCraft players. Another example is the AI trained by OpenAI to play Dota, and it also eventually got so good that it could beat professional Dota players.
GG is called, and OpenAI take game 1.
And another example from robotics is the robotic hand that OpenAI trained to be able to solve a Rubik's Cube, and it could solve it with just a single hand, which is a really impressive feat of dexterity, especially for a robotic hand. So when I first learned about the policy gradient theorem, I learned it in a way that looks similar to this. And this is OpenAI's Spinning Up in DeepRL, their website. It's a great resource for learning about reinforcement learning. And here they give a nice, concise derivation of the basic policy gradient theorem. And it usually looks like this. You're trying to find the gradient of the expected return, and you go through multiple mathematical steps and eventually end up with something down here, which you can use to estimate the gradient so that you can improve your policy. And this is how I initially learned it, and I thought I understood what was happening, but it wasn't until later, until I actually worked through an example and tried to derive this equation myself just by thinking about how I'd improve the policy. And after that, I felt like I had a much better understanding. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through those steps that I took and kind of guide you into how we can come to this same conclusion as this equation does, but hopefully end up with a kind of better picture in our head of what we're actually calculating. So we're going to start off by analyzing this little game I came up with where we are this robot, and it's a very simple game just to make it easy to study, where we only have 4 positions, 0, 1, 2, and 3. We're starting off in this position number 2, and we only have 2 options. We can either choose to go left or go right. So if we choose to go right, we'll end up at the flag. We'll get a reward of +10, and this will end the episode or the game, however you want to say it. So the flag is a terminal state. Now, if we go left, we'll pick up the diamond, which will give us a reward of +3, and then we'll end up on this little slope over here, where we can again choose to go left or right, but the game hasn't ended in this state. And from here, if we choose to go left, we end up in the fire pit. Wah, wah. And we get a reward of -10, and that ends the episode. So the fire pit is also a terminal state. However, if we choose to go right from this position, there's a 90% chance we'll make it back up on top of the hill. However, there's a 10% chance that we'll slip on our way trying to go up the hill and end up back in the fire pit. Now, if we make it back up on the hill, that'll give us a reward of 0. It's kind of like a bypass state. And then we'll have the option of making another choice from this state. We can choose to go right or left. If we go left, we'll end up back on the side of the hill. And this will actually end the game. Just to make it simple, I made it so that after 3 steps, the game ends no matter what. And this would be our 3rd step. However, if from here we choose to go right, we'll end up back at the flag, getting a reward of +10, and then the game will be over. So if we look at this game in a tree structure, it looks something like this. We start off in this state, and we can go right or left. If we go right, we end up at the flag, and that will end this episode, this run of the game. And if we go left, we'll end up on the hill over here. From here, if we go left, we'll end up in the fire pit. However, if we go right, we'll have a 90% chance of making it back up on top of the hill and a 10% chance of slipping and falling back in the fire pit. And once we're back up on the hill, we can either go left to end up on the side of the hill or go right to make it to the flag and get the final reward of +10. So you'll see the rewards we'll get in each state in these green boxes here. And over on the right...
Aren't you supposed to get 11 if you get the diamond and go to the right? Is this guy retarded? Is he retarded? Or 13? Yeah, whatever. Whatever the fucking diamond was worth. Wolf, yeah, DJ Gretorix, welcome back. Viking Klasilki, viewers. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We're done now for the links. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.